Welcome to Alan Colmes Versus, where we discuss some of the more controversial things said in the recent news cycle on both traditional and digital media, the epitome of what we like to call around here fair and balanced. Joining me today via Skype is founder of Curbs, Inc. and executive producer and co-writer of the film Amerigeddon, Gary Haven. Gary, welcome. You were talking to Jim Baker, the evangelist, and you said that a shadow government exists that wills us to die. Who are these people?
Man, you get right to the point,
yeah.
Don't you? You know, my movie Amerigeddon is about an EMP attack on America that I believe is preventable if people in Washington were really interested in protecting us. And there seems to be so many things going on right now. You know, this open border. I live in a border state where they just pour across and we know ISIS is among them.
Well, wait a second. There's no evidence that ISIS has come over the border, number one. And number two, the Cato Institute has done studies that show we have more people leaving the country than coming in. We don't have an open border policy, but who are these people in the government that you think willfully want us to suffer, want us to die? You've indicated there's some kind of government conspiracy or those in government who would like to harm us. Who are these people?
Well, by the way, Alan, the FBI said that not only is ISIS coming across the border, but they're present in all 50 states. So, yeah, there's plenty of evidence of it. But to give you a direct answer to your question, you know, we know that federal policy in Washington has nothing to do with our votes. The Princeton University Northwestern.
No, but Gary, I'm really asking a specific question. Who are the people behind all this that you're claiming is the shadow government that wills us ill? Who are the people you're talking about?
Well, there is a shadow government in Washington that makes the decisions, that directs our politicians.
Who are these people?
Well, I'm sure George Soros is among them.
George Soros is busy making decisions for us that would harm us on purpose?
Yes, I believe that George Soros influences policies that are a detriment to
Would you say then that the Koch brothers, because they give money to Republicans, that they influence it as much as Soros does, would you say?
You know, that's an interesting question. I'm not a big fan of the Koch brothers, but I would be concerned about anybody that has bought and paid for so much influence.
But the point is, it's not just one side. Do you have any evidence that people like George Soros or the Koch brothers, for example, or any of them who give big money, are they setting policy? Are they willfully trying to destroy or harm America?
Yeah, there are. And by the way, I agree with you. It is both sides of the aisle. You know, I was a big Republican donor for years. And I am absolutely disgusted with the established Republicans and their influence on government.
Well, what evidence do you have that they're willfully trying to destroy us? When you talk about a shadow government that wants to reduce the population, that wants us to die, that's a bold claim. Well, how can you back that up?
Well, you're going further down the road, so I have to make a few points to help get us there. You know, open borders, bringing in unvetted Syrians, who the FBI say up to 10% of them have been radicalized. These are policies that are absolutely a threat to the American people.
Well, as a matter of fact, there's more vetting of Syrians and refugees than there is of immigrants. Let's not conflate immigrants and refugees from disturbed countries who are coming in that are vetted very differently than immigrants. They're two very different issues.
You know, the FBI, again, said we cannot vet the Syrian refugees. That's a quote. They testified before Congress. They're unvettable. They're coming from countries that the immigration, the passports that are being issued sometimes by ISIS-controlled governments. So, yes, there is a problem vetting these people. And by the way, I do business in the Middle East. You know, I love these people. But you just can't bring people into this country who we don't know who they are.
But what I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to get the heart of this in a very short time we have, which is who are the people that are purposely trying to hurt America, reduce its population, and what evidence do you have that you can link those people to that kind of activity?
Well, I'll give you a quote. Henry Kissinger said that the only thing standing in the way of a new world order is a strong America. And I don't know about you, what that means to me is that they need to diminish America so that they can acquire absolute power. And there is a pursuit for power that's been going on.
Who's the they? Who is the they pursuing this, who want the power?
Well, Kissinger, you have a number of people that are in the moneyed interests that are corporatists. I believe Jamie Dimon has a pursuit of power and wealth. This exchange of wealth has been going on by bailing out the banks or on the backs of American savers and the backs of American taxpayers.
Well,
this is definitely undermining the freedom and the fortunes of this country.
Well, and we all have the freedom to give. Actually, because of Citizens United, we can give as much money as we want because corporations are people, said the Supreme Court. But listen, there's lots more to pursue, but you'll see more about it in the movie Amerigeddon. That's Gary's film. Gary, thank you very much. And be sure to follow Gary on Twitter at Amerigeddon Film and check out Amerigeddonthemovie.com. I'm Alan Colmes. Thanks for watching.